The secret sauce to WomenCAN is very much our peer-supported model. We know that bringing communities of women together through training and employment works, and it has ripple effects in the communities in which we operate, both for the participants, for the employers, for the RTOs, for the GTOs. It manifests across so many different platforms that it also almost becomes cyclical in its benefits. Its ability to connect women who are experiencing similar circumstances, similar day-to-day struggles, or similar multicultural backgrounds, bringing those communities of women together through a shared experience of employment and training pays dividends in creating long-term and sustainable career pathways for those participants to make sure that they have a qualification and a job set up for life. Through our program and through our rapport and relationships with employers in the towns in which we operate, we are able to champion these women's circumstances and provide not a voice, but a pedestal to elevate their story and who they are and why they would be a great fit for that industry and for that role. We find that this sort of speaker role, if you like, for WomenCAN and being a conduit between participant and employer is crucial in making sure that the transition back to work is seamless and one that is not, has someone racked by nerves or daunted, because as part of that peer-supported model, it's about building confidence, connection and workplace capability, and that conduit role we play assists that. We had a participant in Bendigo. She was the victim of domestic violence. She, as a result of an incident that occurred under those circumstances, she had a disclosable outcome on her police record, and aged care is quite stringent in who they allow in. Obviously, it's the care sector. As a result of those circumstances, this participant had her 2 young children removed from her care and placed into child protection. So when she came to us, she had lost everything, essentially, and was looking for a job to gain some stability. But through our relationships with one of the local providers in Bendigo, we were able to champion her circumstances, unpack what had happened, and advocate on her behalf. She has since gained employment with this provider. She has received a stable and consistent income, has been moved into safe and secure housing, and as a result has been able to regain custody of her 2 children. So completely changed her life. So to hear their stories, it's always a pertinent reminder of why we do what we do. And I think we can't understate the ripple effects it has in community that we're not always privy to. We see these women's circumstances and we see sort of the base layer of what it can mean for someone's life, but the effects for family, for community, for groups, for the connections that are sort of organically embedded through this participant's journey. And it's a real privilege to be able to work in this space and in this role and for the women that we do.